Hi, I'm Grace Dawes. I'm the editor of Movement, and we're here at Move America 2024. I'm kindly joined by Andy Byford, SVP of High Speed Rail Programs at Amtrak. How are you doing today, Andy? How's
Great.
your Move America experience been so
It's
far?
been fantastic. You can sense a buzz. There's a tangible sort of buzz in the air of all these bright young things and real a sense of innovation. I've seen some amazing products. I was drooling over an e-bike just now. I was having a look inside some of the automated vehicles. It's just incredible. It's remarkable how in just 1 year, because I was here a year ago, how much things have moved on in just 12 months. There's so much exciting stuff out there.
Great, I love the excitement and
Yeah,
energy.
that's good.
I'm glad to hear that. And you just came from your speaker session. Can you tell me a bit about what you discussed in that?
Yeah, sure. So I was on with Rich Andrasky of Trinity Metro,
Yeah.
and we were basically talking about the huge opportunities right now to expand rail in Texas. So all sides of the triangle, without question, it's the right thing to do. And again, a bit like what I was saying here, picking up the vibe, I've spent a bit of time in Texas this week. Just about everyone I've spoken to is saying we need more rail. We need to get people out of their cars and get rid of some of this congestion on the interstates and get people riding the rails on conventional services or maybe high-speed services in the future. And that's absolutely what Amtrak wants to have a conversation about. We've got an existing project we're looking at between Dallas to Houston, but we're also looking at all other aspects of the triangle. For example, San Antonio to Austin. That lends itself to a high-intensity commuter service. What a great way to travel.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're buzzing. There's a real desire here for more rail service, and we want to deliver what Texans want.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for me personally this year, high-speed rail has been an unexpected topic, but it does actually make sense. Like you say, there isn't any sort of train transportation in Austin from what I've experienced.
Well, I actually came up on the train. I came from San Antonio up to Austin on what we call the Texas Eagle, which was great. The crew were great. It was on time, just what you want. But the key is we need to have more of that.
Yeah.
In order to get people to really want to ride the rails, you've got to make it frequent, punctual, reliable, affordable. That's how you get people to flock to train service. And to be fair, we are seeing that across the US. Amtrak is now at higher ridership levels post-COVID than we were pre-COVID. In fact, we have a nice problem in that we're struggling to provide the capacity. So in some ways, Texas is a microcosm of what we need to do across the whole US. But I'm encouraged by the fact that people want to see this happen.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I guess we kind of just touched on it, but with competition from airlines and automobiles, how does Amtrak plan to position high-speed rail as a competitive alternative for long-distance travel?
Sure. I mean, in many ways, it is a competitor, but it's also, I would say, complementary. If you want to still drive your car between Dallas and Houston, that's your prerogative, right? And there will be benefit for you because if we implement this high-speed train, there'll be around 12 to 15,000 fewer cars on the road. That means less congestion for you. Airlines would have valuable runway slots, aircraft and gates freed up to operate more lucrative long-haul flights, which makes sense. So we see high speed as part of that overall transport jigsaw, and that transport jigsaw then must also seamlessly coordinate with transit at either end. So at Dallas and Houston, you've got to provide excellent onward connection. So the image I always think of it's like a jigsaw.
Yeah.
All elements play their part, but at the moment, rail is underrepresented, and that's what we need to address.
Yeah, definitely. I love that analogy. And with how important is the integration of high-speed rail with regional and local transit systems? I guess we have just kind of spoken about that.
But I think it is important.
Yeah.
What you cannot do is just get people from A to B, but then just drop them off, and they're now thinking, what do I do now? Where do I go?
Yeah.
So you need to work with the local transport authority, with maybe rideshare organizations, with bike providers, to ensure that there is really good onward connection. That's really important.
Yeah,
and so that's something that, again, Amtrak's very much focused on. We work very closely with the various transit organizations at the different locations. And to use a UK example that you'll be very familiar with, what does good look like? It looks like the Eurostar at St. Pancras. As you know, you turn up at St. Pancras, you can easily then get onto another conventional mainline train, go anywhere you want in the UK. You can get on the tube, you can get on the overground, you can get on a bus, you can get in a taxi, you can get on a bike.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing we should be looking to do.
Yeah, definitely. And can you tell me a bit about some of the initiatives that Amtrak has been pursuing to ensure this seamless connectivity?
Oh yeah, very much so. Working with local authorities, working with transit systems to put in, say, bike racks in locations, charging stations at locations, making sure that our website is easy to use and has, if it required, linkages to other organizations' websites. So the key to it is to make the end-to-end journey from the moment you think, well, I'm thinking of going here today, which mode shall I take? You've got to make it easy for people. So I make the signage easy to navigate, make the connections seamless. That's how you achieve excellence. And again, there's plenty of examples around the world. There's no reason why we can't do it here.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak to me today, Andy. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here at Move America.
It's been great. Thank you.